Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, no matter where you are in the world. This is Howie, and I'm here to help you win with money. Today is February 2nd, 2022. We are in week number 5 of the trading week of 2022. As you can see, the markets look pretty good. Nasdaq did turn red a little bit and is back up. Before we go on to trading, if you're on Facebook, you can join me at Facebook group Investing 102. We'll talk all about the different investment topics, and here you can level up your investment knowledge. You'll see I posted different things. I posted that literally a few minutes ago. Then I have some of the trades. I generally post my options trades every day if I have them, or Bitcoin trades or any other trades that I'm doing. I definitely will post those up. Let's go to ETrade. And today I want to take a look at some of my open positions here. And there's a couple of them that I think I want to do. So I want to look at my SPY. This is part of my 2, 3, 4 strategy. And you can see that. Let's take a look at this 4 one, this SPY 4. And I'll show you what I mean. If you take a quick look at the 4 on the SPY, you see that I've been collecting $8 credit. Another $5 credit here, scroll all the way down to the 4, and I collected 98. So if you add 98 plus 5, that will put you to $1.03, and then add another 8, that will put you to 112. So I collected about $112 premium. So the next thing I want to do is, how much will I get if I close it today? So that's the first thing I'm going to do, is just toggle the SPY, hit the close button, and you'll see it may cost me 67 cents. But if I collected, maybe it was 112. So you can see I'm close to the 50% profit. I don't need to be exact, or I don't need to wait exactly on 21 days, because this one expires here. I don't need to wait exactly on 21 days before I close it. So some people follow rules. They're very mechanical, and I get that. What I want to do is, let's see, can we close this trade and then open a new one? It will cost me $262 to close, and then eventually move it up to the 67 cents. So let's try to get this closed. Moving out 1 penny. And there you go. It went across. You'll see that in my transaction log. If I just remove this one, you'll see that it got executed. So let's open Power ETrade. I want to look at SPY. I already had it on SPY. We'll do it again. Now I want to select. So I closed a February 25, 23 days expiration. I want to open a new one. And I actually already have a March 22, or this one. This is a month end one. So I'm going to do this quarterly end one. You see there's a big range in dates, and I think what that one is the 18 is the one that I have. I'm going to open a March 31st one. And you'll see that one has 57 days to expiration, and I'm okay with that. It don't need to be exactly within the rules. Some people love using 40, 41, 42, 45. I don't really care. What I want to show you is, what I do care about is, how do you determine strike price? I like using deltas and percentages. So I'm just going to scroll up here to what I think is a risk appropriate bet for me. And I like to start looking at the 10 deltas. Normally I look at 10 deltas first. 394, 2.5% chance of happening. So let's look on the call side and see what a 10 delta will look like. So you see this is about 10 deltas right here. 15% chance of happening at a 489. So I think that's what I'm going to start looking at first, and then let's build out this trade. So we'll go back into here. We'll hit the SPY button. We'll do an Iron Condor again. We're going to pick the expiration. We're going to go with this quarterly expiration. I think I said 491. So let's try 491 first. Here I go. I picked 392 and a 491. We'll go back to this. 491 is this 8 delta 14% chance of happening. Now the all-time highs is a 481. So I'm still picking something that's relatively safe. It would have to break all-time highs and most likely 2 or 3 days in all-time highs. So that's a relatively safe bet. On the call side, on the put side, I'm going even safer than I showed you before. Before I was looking at a 494. I'm actually going to go with a 391 here. 9%, 9 delta, 2% chance of happening. Before it was 2.5. So they're roughly the same. It's remember, markets drop like a knife. When it falls, it drops fast. Since this portfolio is called the 2 free 4, remember this is a combination of 2 and a 3 together. I just closed the 4, so the most I can open is a 4 in this account. Because we would like to track at the end of the year to see how much money we made. So let's put on a credit of 109. That's not 109, this is 109. We'll collect the $429 right now, and let's see how that goes. I may have to lower it a little bit lower to get this thing done. I lowered it to 108, and I believe it just went across. You can see that. I canceled this one, but it went across at 108. So I collected the 108. And just to show you real quickly, here's the order for today's date. I collected the 108 per contract, roughly $429. The other thing I want to look at is how much money did I collect for the 5 contract. So I collected 102. And then on the 5, I did roll up for another 11 cents here. And if you go back over here, I want to see something here. So this is the 5. I want to see how well it's doing. So on the 5 contract, there's still a lot of time left. There's 44 days left to this one. I collected, I don't remember already. I just forgot. I think it was like over $100 or 105 or 102 or whatever it was. So you see I made a little bit of profit. And I'm just waiting for time to decay. As long as it stays, you see it's about $50, $56 from the put side. On the upside, I'm okay with that because generally it's not going to pop. Remember, this is a new high and you got 44 days to get there. So this looks okay, and I think I'm going to make some money here, but we'll monitor it. Remember, the things that we don't want to happen is like 8 days in a row of either direction. Once I see it coming, if I see 5 days in a row, sometimes you just need to close it out early. So I just wanted to show you what SPY looked like in my portfolio after the trade. You can see based on the value, the market is still expecting some downside volatility because you see that these options have a lot of value left. Whereas if you look on the call side, there's almost no more value in this one that's 44 days away and at a 491 call. And today it's at 451, 452. You can see how these have very little value. So the market is saying there's still more risk on the put side. It expects some more downside volatility. And that's true if you look at this one, that's 2 weeks in addition to the March 18, that's 2 weeks more. And again, I lowered it to a 392 and you see that it's still, there's a lot more risk. So again, the way I make money on these are let time decay and eventually the difference between the spreads get narrower and narrower. And that's how you make money. Whereas this was like a 70-cent spread. And over time, you would hope that the spread becomes 5 or 10 or 20 cents. And then you close out the whole Iron Condor. That's how you make money on these things. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Share this with your friend. Make sure if you have a friend who's an option trader and they're having a hard time trying to make a profit, let them see something like this. I do over 1,000 trades a year. And in general, I've been making money every year since I've been trading. And 2022... well, it should end the same way. I mean, I had a rocky start in January, but I think, again, I just stick to the same strategy and we'll play it over and over for the rest of the year and we'll see what happens. Let's do this together. Let's do this $1 at a time. As always, have a profitable day. Bye-bye.